today's lesson, we're going to talk about two things. We're going to bring two things into one lesson. Okay? We're going to talk about how to get on the internet, how to access a search engine, find a search engine like Google, which we've used before, Yahoo, Bing, whatever you want to use. Today we're going to use Google. We're going to practice putting a web address into a search engine, finding the correct web address when the search results are brought up, and then we're going to switch gears and go to a web page for math that I want to show you. Okay? We're practicing today the first part, how to find things on the internet. So when it comes time to do your research for your historical figures project, you're going to know how to go on the internet and do it. So when we go to the lab, you'll remember what to do. We have not done this in about 2 months. So I want to make sure everybody knows what they're doing. Okay? And when we did it, I showed you where to go. Today, I want you to figure it out for yourself. We're going to talk about how to find the correct web pages and things like that. There's a lot of things out there that are not safe for children to go to. I'm going to show you today some ways to find safe websites. Okay? Now, you are at school, so things we're going to bring up here are going to probably be safe. But when you're at home, things may not. So I want you to pay close attention to what we talk about today. Alright? We talked about last time pinning something to the taskbar. Where is the taskbar at? It's at the bottom. I want you to look at the bottom of your desktop. Find the blue E for Internet Explorer. Click on blue E. That's our web browser. And it should bring you up to the Georgetown County School District website, which is going to look like this. Now, this is not a search engine like we want. You can put something on here and search through this website. You can do that. But that's not what we want to do. We want to search the entire internet. To do that, we have to go to something like Google or Yahoo or Bing or some of these other ones. Today we're going to use Google because sometimes Yahoo and Bing will get blocked out by the schools. So I want us to get comfortable with Google and get used to seeing Google. Okay? I want you to notice at the very top, this is how we're going to get to Google from this web page and any other web page. Okay? If you open up the internet in the lab or in here or in the library and the web page you're looking for does not come up, you have to know how to find it. And this is how you do it. There is a search bar at the top. You have the back arrow, the forward arrow, which is gray, and a long white bar. I want you to click in that long white bar and you'll see that it turns the web address blue. It should say http://www.gcsd blah 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 blah. Okay? That's not what we want. We want it to go to Google. So I want you to type in up there www.google.com. I have mine saved, so it's going to be a little bit different. Here's Google. Type in www.google.com. That's going to tell the internet, or tell your computer to go to the search, go to the internet, find that web page, and bring it up for me to see. Now you will notice sometimes, and this may happen to us when we go to do our research in the lab, this will not always look like this. Okay? This is a Google Doodle. And what the people at Google will do is they'll create doodles or different pictures. A lot of times they'll still have Google spelled in them, but they'll be to represent certain things like 4th of July, maybe Abraham Lincoln's birthday or something with Harriet Tubman or some holiday or something like that. Like if we talk about 4th of July from 1776, it's the first Independence Day. That's when they signed the what?
Contract?
No, what's
Independence of
Declaration of Independence. Very good. That's when they signed it. That started Independence Day. So if it was July 4th and we're looking at our Google Doodle, what might be up here?
American flag.
American flag, fireworks, none of that. So that would be celebrated. Okay? Thank you for helping. So everybody's on Google, right?
Yep.
Now, we are going to enter in a web page. We're going to enter in a web page. And this is what I want you to do. Okay? This is my Google screen picture. I took a picture of my computer for us to see for right now. Here is your Google search bar. You see it in the middle? Right under the word Google. Here is what I want you to type in. In that bar, type in www.10marks.com. When you get that typed in, hit enter. So it will search for that web page. www.10marks.com. Thank you.
Mr. Cook, you said www.10marks?
It's right there in blue.
Mr. Cook.
www.10marks.com. It's going to bring up a long list of stuff. You will notice it will not take you to the 10 Marks webpage. This is what I want you to notice. If I would have done something else and told it to go directly to that page, it would have went there. But I told my search engine to search the internet for 10 Marks. So it's going to bring up the 10 Marks webpage. It might bring up something else about 10 Marks. It might bring up a Wikipedia page telling you what 10 Marks is. It might bring up an article somebody wrote that had 10 Marks written in it. But we need to find a one certain website. Okay? Now I'm going to go back to my internet. And I am going to put in 10 Marks on mine. I don't have my on-screen keyboard up, so hold on one second. I want to go to www.10marks.com. If I hit enter, it's going to bring all this up. Now your screen's a little bit smaller than mine. Okay? After you type in 10marks.com, it's going to bring up all of this stuff. Now, these blue words are links. If you click on one, do not do it, but if you click on one, they will take you to whatever that link says. Okay? That's not what we want to do right now. I want to show you how to pick out the one we're looking for. Remember, we typed in www.10marks.com. That is the website we're looking for. But this blue just says 10 Marks Education. Okay? Well, this one says 10 Marks Login, 10 Marks Education, 10 Marks Education, Accidentally Homeschooling, 10 Marks. All this stuff has 10 Marks in it. But only one of these is the 10 Marks website. And this is how you find the website you're looking for. You will look. See the blue? Look right up under it. You see green words. What does that first set of green words under the very first one say? It says www.10marks.com. Is that what we're looking for?
Yes.
Now look right here at this second one. Look, 10 Marks login page. Well, we have to log in. That sounds good. Maybe that will take us there. But look, if I look www.mentormob.com, I don't want to go to MentorMob. I'm not interested in going to that website. So when you do your research at school, if you're playing on the internet at home, pay close attention to what this stuff right here says. It's going to tell you a little bit about the web page. It will tell you what the web page is and a headline for the web page. This is what it's mainly about. That's the web address. That's something about it you can read about. If I'm looking for George Washington, okay, and I type in George Washington up here and I hit go, and it brings up all the stuff about George Washington. Well, this up here says George Washington something and tells me about his life. Well, this one out here tells me about a school named George Washington. Which one am I going to want to go to? The one about his life. Okay? So when you go to the internet, it's going to bring up a lot of information that have the same name in it. You have to be able to look and identify what is the one you want to go to. Now, if I look up here and it has things I don't think I need to go look at, do I need to go click on it?
No.
No. The internet is dangerous. Okay? It is dangerous. People will put stuff on it to try to get kids in trouble. Okay, and I know everybody in this class, I've taught you how to do it. I know you're smart enough, you have parents who care. Okay? Be careful. Okay? Because this happened to me in class. This happened to me in class. I went to put in a picture of a penny, so I put in penny, and I clicked images to find a picture, and my board was on, I wasn't paying attention, I had kids out the class. I was looking for Penny. Well, a woman was named Penny, and she had on a bathing suit standing there. Well, I was looking at my computer over here and wasn't paying attention. 3 students walk in. Well, guess what they see? They see the lady in a bathing suit on my board. Was that what they needed to see? No, that's not something I intended to look at, but it can happen. That's why at school I want you to stick to school stuff. If you have any questions about what you're looking at on the internet, ask me or ask another adult. Okay? Okay, so I want you to use your brains. Use your heads. Use your heads, Cameron. Use your head. If you don't think it's right, don't go to it. Okay? Do you think this 10 Marks is an online math program for grades 1 through 10? See how 10 Marks lets students practice and master math concepts. Does this sound like it'd be a bad thing?
No.
No. That's the website we're looking for. So I want you to take your mouse. It's going to turn into a finger. Okay? It's going to turn into a finger. Click 10 marks right there.